Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Emily and this is my channel, The Candle Nurse. And in today's video, I am going to be going over my warm reviews of the Scentsy's July 2024 Bring Back My Bar. And give you just a little bit of my feedback, let you know, what were my favorites, what are the yeses, what are the nos, and then give you a little bit of my feedback based off of the warm review, which is the best type of review, I feel like. Disclosure, I have never participated in a Scentsy Bring Back My Bar. I am an independent Scentsy consultant. Bring Back My Bar, it starts July 1st through July 31st of 2024. You basically get to vote back old retired scents that are like not brought back into the catalog. Anyone can vote, but apparently Bring Back My Bar is twice a year. It's offered for a whole month, so January and July. You are given, I guess, a certain list of things that you can bring back, because I think once you bring one back, you can't bring it back for a certain amount of years. I'm not sure what that total of years, but this time around, I think it's usually 20 bars. This time around, it's 25. So 20 of the bars were voted back by Scentsy consultants and Scentsy customers. You don't have to be a consultant to vote. And then 5 were brought back by the interim CEO of Scentsy that he thought would be really good to bring back. And in those 5 that he picked, there's a Scentsy pod that goes along with it. Anyway, so this is my first time participating in it. This is very exciting for me. These are a lot of these scents I have never smelled before. It's exciting for me, and I do like a variety of different scent profiles and scent fragrances. There's a lot that I can see the silver lining to, even for the ones that I won't get any more of, but I can kind of see the silver lining and the creativity behind it. There's some that are just like a no-go for me, and that's just based off of, my scent profile or my family's scent profile, because they also live here, so they have to enjoy the fragrances that we purchase. So without further ado, let's get into it. I have this list here. This is from the video where I went over my cold sniffs when I first got the bars. And then as I was warming, I took notes ahead of time. As I was on the last video, when I was recording, I said whether or not I wanted to club, which ones I thought based off of the cold sniff that I was gonna love and club. And I'm surprised because there are some that changed. The ones that I really like, I will club at least one bar. There's some fragrances that are not my forte, but my kids really enjoy them in their bedroom or in their bathroom. And so that I took that into account as well. So it's not just what I like, it also is like a family involved situation here. There's one bar missing from my piles here, and that is Breakfast Blend. I just could not get myself to warm it. It's not the right time of year for me. I'm very, very particular in coffee scents. Now, you guys would probably be like, well, what the heck? You should have still warmed it. I don't like wasting wax. Breakfast Blend would have been one that I can only do for like an hour to 2 hours, and then I would need to try to save the wax. I like to do coffee scents in the fall and in the winter. Right now it's the summer, it's just too much. There is a blend that I think works well together with it based off of the warm sniff of one of the bars with the cold sniff of the Breakfast Blend. I am not trying to get rid of it. I would not pick up any more bars of it just because I have vendor wax, and there are some vendors that I really love that make really good coffee blends that I can tolerate throughout the year. But just the robustness of Breakfast Blend, I just could not get myself to warm it because I felt like I'm gonna put it on for an hour and I'm gonna throw the wax away. And I know that I can enjoy it in the fall where I put it in a certain warmer, and that warmer is on a couple hours a day, turn it off. And at that time when I use up the wax, I'll give you guys a review, but I just wanted to be transparent and upfront about that. It is a good coffee scent, but it's just really kind of bitter. It's robust. It's like a really dark roast coffee. It's just not my cup of tea, and I'm not here to put wax in and be like, absolutely not. So that might be bad, but there's so many other Scentsy consultants and people that are reviewing these Bring Back My Bars that you can go and check out their video and get an authentic review on warm. I just didn't want to rush through it. I didn't rush through any of these bars. Every bar was in my warmers for the whole day because I really wanted to test out longevity. I know certain people warm in one room just to get what it's like in a small closed capacity. The route that I took was I put these in places that I thought I would melt them if I was to have them or purchase them, and let them go all day, see what it did. Some of these could have gone longer than a day. And so for that matter, I guess you could say I wasted some of the wax, but we got a whole day of wonderful fragrance. That's just the way that I tested them. Okay. All right. So you know about breakfast blend. That one's a no-go. I'm not going to repurchase, and I'm not going to add to club. However, I think I said in the last video, I don't know why they let me, but I purchased 3 full bundles of the Bring Back My Bar. I've never been able to be in the Bring Back My Bar before, and I was so excited. It takes 3 bars to scent my house in an open concept. One thing I'm learning is there's like a variety of fragrances here that I really learned that will be in specific places in my house. So therefore, those are backup bars that I have for down the road. So yeah, there's no rhyme or reason. I don't have these in an order. I'm just gonna grab them and then let you know what my thoughts were. So the first one I have is Highway Run. This is eucalyptus bud, cedar, amber, and vetiver grass. On cold, I was really scared to smell this one. It's really beautiful. It is like there's more of like a men's cologne aspect to this fragrance, but I can appreciate it because I do love like a nice woodsy scent, and when it's melting, it does come out. I would say that this one, I did put this one in my laundry room because I was nervous as to the way that it was gonna smell. Every single time that I melted anywhere, I made my family do like a little field trip walk around the house and like tell me what your thoughts are. So I'll give you what I think and then what they told me, because I was really shocked that what some of my younger kids, what their little noses smell versus as an adult being experienced to a lot of different fragrances, what my nose picked up on. So really cool. My sons love these. My 2 boys share a bedroom. One of them is starting his teenager years. He's 13 and into the smelling good, type of fragrances. He said he really likes this one. So I think either in their bedroom or their bathroom, they want this fragrance. This isn't one that I would put all over my house. This is definitely a bedroom scent. I think I could enjoy it as well. I'm really happy that it didn't blow me out of the water. It wasn't like a high throw. It was a medium throw, perfect for a bathroom fragrance or a bedroom fragrance. And so because of that, I think originally I put down I was gonna club this one, and I'm going to because of my sons. So I'm gonna club 1 bar. When I say club, it's because I see myself using this down the road. My children, my sons specifically, really like this fragrance, and my daughter actually doesn't mind it. And so it can go in their bathroom, their bedroom. My husband really liked it, so there's days that he may want to melt it. So this isn't an open concept bar. So I have 3 or 2 extras plus whatever I have left. I use 3 cubes. I don't need to buy any extra bars in July. So what I'm going to do is just club 1 bar and get it quarterly. And that way they have it on hand if they want to use it. Now, if I start to notice that they're like wanting to melt it within the month of July and it's like going like the bars, then I may add a couple bars to club, or I may purchase a couple backup bars and then add a couple bars to club, if that makes sense. I'm kind of rambling and I've only gotten through 1 fragrance. I liked it. It's beautiful. I do love that Scentsy that you guys brought back a variety of different scents that kind of appeal to different audiences. It's not all just fruit. It's not just a bakery. It's not just aquatic. It wasn't just masculine. I like that there was kind of an option for everybody in this Bring Back My Bar. The next one I have is Dark Harbor. This is, I think it's kaffir lime, blue, green, mint, watery ocean lavender, and amber. And this one was a huge hit. I think there's 3 different masculine scents. I would just give it like a men's cologne side or like a masculinity behind it. This one was the most gender neutral, I would say. It just was a very beautiful home fragrance. I did 3 cubes in my bathroom. I have really high vaulted ceilings, so it takes a little bit more in the bathroom to scent. This was really beautiful, medium throw. It's not gonna like blow your house down, so which is good because sometimes when you get like the men's cologne, like a body care type fragrance, if it is so strong, it's just going to give you a headache. So this was not headache inducing whatsoever. I would consider putting this in my open concept. It's also very beautiful in the bedroom. It's a nighttime scent, but it's also just like something different. If you're looking to change it up from your normal fruity bakery aquatic scents. This one is just so beautiful, and it's definitely going to be clubbed. I just put on here club loved with 3 exclamation marks. I actually changed it to my number 3 favorite fragrance. So in my last video, I think I had Buzzworthy as number 3. I changed this to number 3, I want to club 3 bars of this. So I have 2 backups of this one. I have a little bit left of this one, and I'm definitely going to club 3 bars of it. I want to either have backups or that I can to do in different spots of the house, or to do my open concept. Knocking out, this is Shaka. Shaka is sandalwood, bergamot, and lime. So this one was the lightest of the 3. I would say when we're talking about a certain genre of fragrances, Highway Run, Dark Harbor, and Shaka are kind of in the same genre. They're not at all the same fragrances. They're all 3 very different fragrances, but they're kind of in the same genre for me. This was the lightest one of them all. And so I don't think I'll club this one, but my family did like it. My boys really loved it. It was the light throw in a small space. And so I think what I might do is I have 2 more bars in this bar, because Dark Harbor was so good and Highway Run is, you know, it just had a stronger throw, that I won't club this one. I do have 2 more. If I see my kids going for this, or I decide I want to put it somewhere, then I might buy like 1 or 2 bars before the end of Bring Back My Bar, but I'm not going to club this one. Ooh, this one was so good to me. This one is Lemon Verbena. This is lemon zest, bright lime, and verbena leaf. This one is so good. I put originally that I wanted to club it, and then afterwards I definitely put 3 bars after I warmed. It says medium high throw, and loved it, and it was medium high throw in a open concept. It's gonna replace Squeeze the Day in my club. So Squeeze the Day is very much just your very powerful, kind of sharp lemon scent with a little bit of vanilla buttercream in it to cut it from being too like astringent and headache inducing. It is strong. I made a huge mistake one time putting it in a bunch of warmers to try to clear out a fragrance in my house, and it didn't need it. You need like 1 warmer, 2 warmers. It's an odor eliminator. This one had more depth to it, Lemon Verbena. It is not as sharp. There's just something about it, the mix of the lemon and the lime and the verbena leaf, that gives it a depth that makes it more of like an elevated spa-like experience. Everyone loved it, and it was powerful. I mean, it totally filled my open concept, and I only put it in 2 warmers in my open. So that was something I didn't tell you guys. When I'm testing certain scents in my open concept, I put them in 2 warmers. So Lemon Verbena, definite hit, definitely going to my club. I have 2, it's gonna be an open concept, so I have 2 more bars plus what the little 2 guys that are left in here. We'll probably pick up a few bars as well, while like in a bundle or something like that, and then club it. That was really good. Berries Jubilee. This is summer berries, whipped cream, and vanilla. This one took me by surprise because I wasn't that big of a fan on cold. I had a question mark listed for it on whether or not I was even gonna like it. I warmed it here in my office. I did 3 cubes in a hot plate warmer, so it was pretty hot. This thing threw like a champ, not headache inducing. I put nice, beautiful medium to high throw, and a good place to melt. This was my office. I would do this in my open concept. It actually transformed for me, transformed on warm. It's out of the berry scents that I have from Scentsy specifically. I really enjoyed this one, and I actually think it is better than the other berries that I have. Now, I'm new to Scentsy. I don't have experience to a lot of older bars, but they have one called Jam and Jubilee, which is not. I'd rather take this Berries Jubilee. So this one is definitely a 3 bar in the club. I'm not gonna pick up any extra bars because, like I said, this one is a good one that I like to put in my office for me to enjoy. So if I'm in here editing, doing school, working, this is one that I love to smell, and it did kind of take its way out of my office when the door was open and you could smell it in my wax workshop. I liked it. I know that it's kind of controversial. There's some people that just that they don't like it. I really do enjoy it. I was skeptical. It was not one that I thought I was gonna put in the club. It wasn't. I put a question mark. I was like, probably not gonna be a headache. It wasn't a headache at all. Next up, I have Berry Bubble Blue. This is blue raspberry, green apple, and sponge sugar. This one was really fun. I put this one, 2 little cubes in my kids' bathroom in their mini warmer. It was beautiful in there. It's a lighter scent. I remember I said it was juvenile. It's the most authentic like cotton candy scent that I've smelled from Scentsy. On warm, you do get more of the blue raspberry. I don't get a ton of apple when it's warming. I just get a lot of blue raspberry and cotton candy. The kids really, my boys, they're just at an age where they love that really fruity, sugary, sweet, and they spend a lot of time in their room. They have desks in there, their TVs in there, their computers are in there. So they spend a lot of time in their room, and adding home fragrance in there has really, I think, transformed them a little bit in the sense that they say that it makes them happy. They love the ambiance of a light bulb warmer in there. We have like a few different colored light bulbs that they are excited to put into their warmer. So it's kind of fun to see them transform into home fragrance and how it can uplift them. So this one, let's see what I put on here. I did say originally to club it 2 bars for my kids. What I think I'm going to do, because it's not one I'll put in open concept, it's just one for their room. I think what I'm going to do is buy a couple of extra bars for them. Now that I think about it though, because they really liked it, I might put 1 bar in the club. But I was thinking of just buying, I have 2 extra bars plus this whole rest of this bar, you know, just buying a couple extra bars. That should be like good enough to get them some fragrance in their room. I guess maybe because it's one that you just won't be able, it won't come back for a long time once it leaves. So maybe what I'll do is just put 1 in the club just so they have one every 3 months to, you know, enjoy. That way it's just not like sugared out, because I can see where this one can get old if you're putting it in there all the time. So we want to change it up. Juicy peach. Freshly picked, sweet, and juicy peach. I was a little worried on here. I'm weird about peach fragrances. On cold, there's something weird about it. On warm, it was literally just, it like felt like an authentic juicy peach. It didn't come off as cat urine to me. It didn't come off as weird. This one went into 2 cubes went into my kids' room and 2 cubes were in their bathroom, and it was just 2 cubes in their bathroom, and the throw was really, really good. It wasn't knock them out, give them a headache, but they could tell when they walked in, they're like, it smells so good in here. We love that smell of peach. They love peaches. So that day I took 2 cubes and put it in their bedroom, and it threw all day. And so yeah, they love this one. And so definitely I think I'm gonna club it. I'm gonna club 3 bars. They love this one. They asked for this one already again, so we'll get it for them. Do I really need to do club 3 bars? The reason why I put that down though is because I like the smell of it too, and there's times where I really like a juicy peach scent, and so I wanted the option that I could put it in either like a room that I'm in working, like my wax workshop that I am creating wax in, or I don't know that I would put it in my open concept, but regardless, I think they'll be used because my club is ridiculous. But I have a lot of bars in my club that I can take out because I really like some of these. Juicy peach, definitely club worthy. My kids loved it. Next up, I have Happy Go Lucky. This is orchid, red berries, Japanese plum, and amber vanilla. This one was the most body care like to me, like something that I would get from Bath & Body Works. It's got a lotion background smell, like from Jergens. This one went into, I tested it in the bathroom. It's very beautiful. I put club 1 bar in that it was beautiful and that I would get it for my office. And so I have 2 more bars of it, and so I'm gonna add it to the club. If I have to edit my club and take any of these bars out, this would probably one that would be on the chopping block originally, but it's just a very beautiful, like ladylike scent that I want to put in my little lady cave, or, you know, in my workshop when I'm working. It's also a really great bathroom scent if you're doing, I feel like if you're doing like a self-care day type of situation, this was a really pretty scent in the bathroom. And everyone that walked in there said it smelled good. Now, my boys didn't want to smell this all the time, but they were just like, oh, it smells really good in here. It was good. Ooh, this one is probably moved up into my #1 spot. This is Coconut Citrus Parfait. This is coconut milk, vanilla bean, and a hint of citrus. Coconut is really weird to me. I don't like the kukui coconut, mahalo coconut that Scentsy has. This one was so beautiful, and I actually used up a whole bar because I ended up doing like a blend with it. So I put, you know, 6 cubes in my open concept and it threw beautifully all day. I didn't want to leave my open concept area because it smelled so good. It just fragranced the house. I have a 1 level, like 3,000 square foot house with vaulted ceilings. So sometimes it's hard to fragrance my house. So I have to do like 3 Scentsy bars usually if I'm going to do all of the warmers in my open concept. But this one, 6 cubes did the trick. And the other 2 cubes that came with this, I ended up, when I was testing Sea, Sun, and Fun, I tested that for half a day and then I added 2 cubes to it at the other half of the day. And you guys, it smells so good to blend with Sea, Sun, and Fun. I'll tell you that much. It's just so beautiful. So this one is my number 1 out of all of the bars. I'm definitely gonna buy, so I put Club 3 bars, buy extra bars, love, love, love. It's an open concept. My whole family loved it. It's beautiful for spring and summer. I love a salty sea air mixture with this. It was so pretty, so definitely club worthy. Red Delicious. This is crisp, juicy apples from the orchard. So on this one, I put loved family favorite Club 3 bars. We love apple scents in our house. My husband, it's his number 1 favorite, like fragrance for home fragrance. So he's the Mac apple guy. He's the, you know, got candles that are all apple scents. He just likes the refreshing smells that come like an apple. So we had Johnny Appleseed. I like this one better. So this one's actually going to replace it in my club for Johnny Appleseed. So this is definitely club worthy. It was a family favorite. You can do apples all time of the year. I feel like it's just an all year round type of fragrance that you can put. It's bright, it gives you hope, it gives you energy. I just love the scent. And so the Johnny Appleseed is a Macintosh apple. It has a specific scent to it. This one's the Red Delicious. It's not as strong. I would say this one's a little bit lighter throw, but that's okay because Johnny Appleseed was like a little too much for me. So I loved Red Delicious and I'm gonna be switching it out. It's gonna take the place of Johnny Appleseed in my club. Blackberry Meringue. Blackberry, sugared fig, black plum, and pinch of spice. This one said it was like a sensory dessert. It's not a dessert at all. This is, well, no, it's not really a dessert. I thought it was body care on cold. I put 3 cubes in my bathroom to test it. She's strong. This one, to me, I definitely get the fig. It's really strong. I got the fig. You get the blackberry. You get a little bit of plum. I mean, I feel like it's got like a spiciness to it when you break down the fragrance. On warm, my whole family got strawberry banana. They're like, oh, it's like a strawberry banana smoothie. I'm not joking. And so when I smell it again, I can smell where I can understand the strawberry banana coming from it. It's not like strawberry lemonade, like your really bright strawberry. It's like banana forward with undertones of strawberry. It's really funny that that's what their noses picked up. I can pick up all of the other things. I really enjoyed it. It's really strong. I would consider putting one in my club. It's not a family favorite. It was really beautiful in the bathroom. I think I would enjoy it here in my office. Still debating what I might see because it's like one of those scents that people were really excited to have it come back, but it's like kind of controversial. It's not the most controversial, but it's kind of controversial. Some people think it's really good, some people don't, and that's okay. I liked it. My family, like I said, I wouldn't do it in the open concept. So I'm debating in my head right now. There's a war going on in my head. Do I club in like a bar of it, or do I just get a couple more bars and let those last me for the next couple of years and then just like let it go? You know, because it's not, when I smell it, it's not like a favorite. Sandalwood and cranberries. You guys, this one's exotic sandalwood with cranberries and spice. I couldn't do this one myself. This is a absolute no-go. My daughter loves it. And so she did this. She took one for the team and she melted this in her room. She actually loved it. It does kind of come together on warm. It totally suits her and her like aesthetic that she has in her room and her personality. I just put daughter's room. I will not buy anymore, but she is happily going to take the rest of this bar and the other 2 bars that I have. And we will call it a day. Because that was not for me. That was an absolute no. Next up is Reggae Sunset. This is mandarin, orange blossom, lime with a spicy finish. This one threw me off. This one's got that mandarin note that's in the Dumbo Circus Parade that I just could not, something's weird about it. on cold. And I have like 8 bars of Circus Parade that I can't do. My sons, now that they have a warmer, I think I'll end up just putting it in their room. They like that smell. There's something funky about it. I don't like it on cold. This one I couldn't do myself. So my boys wanted it in the bathroom. So we put 2 cubes in the bathroom and then, right? Is that what we did? No, I'm lying. No, my daughter did 2 cubes in her room and my boys did 3 cubes in their room. And it does smell better when it's warming. It's a medium thrower. It's not like really, really strong. I was surprised. I thought that it was gonna be like really strong. It's not. It's good. They actually really loved it. I still have a question mark on it because I'm trying to decide, like, do we have other fragrances that they love more? But they really like it, and it's a beautiful like spring summer scent. So I might do one in the club. We'll just do one in the club. I won't melt that in my open concept and in my space, but they liked it. And you know, for their bathroom and stuff like that, it's kind of cool to have like a group of fragrances that I can use in like for them specifically. Dolce de Leche, golden custard of caramel, rich cream, and warm vanilla. This one I have an automatic slice through it. It's a no-go for me. I don't like caramel and home fragrance, but I did warm it. It's one that, you know, I did choose to warm. I did it in my laundry room because that's where scents go to die. It's where really fresh scents go, but it's where I test scents that are like away from me so that if I don't like it, it's like contained. This was actually really good. It's very sweet, and so it's kind of cloying for me, but it smells just like caramel frappuccino from Starbucks. If you blend this with a cube of this with a cube of breakfast blend, you're gonna get yourself a beautiful frappuccino, or caramel type of scent. I don't know if I could put this with something that I would mix. It's too cloying. My kids won't put it in their bathroom. My daughter, they won't put it in their bedroom, and it's strong. So I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan. So I've got to figure out what to do with the other 2 bars. I'm trying to figure out if there would be like a pumpkin, maybe I can mix it with like a pumpkin fragrance. So I get a little bit of coffee, a little bit of Dolce de Leche, and a small, like, so you're getting kind of PSL type. I don't know. So I'm not clubbing. I'm not repurchasing. I'm kind of like trying to figure out how I'm going to get through that. I didn't like it. I didn't like that one. All right, next up is Coconut Daiquiri. This is the one of the most exciting fragrances that I was excited about because I really love like Havana Cabana and I love the Pina Colada Cha-Cha. This one is coconut milk, banana, and vanilla cream. This one I was excited about, but on cold wasn't a favorite. I was like, I feel like this one's the most artificial out of like all of them. Okay, so I melted it. I melted it in my office. It's actually a beautiful scent. It's creamy. It's really banana forward. So you're gonna get a lot of that banana, creamy, authentic banana. It's not like a Runt or Laffy Taffy type banana scent. It's like an authentic banana. You get the creamy coconut milk and vanilla cream. It just is just a really nice blend. Out of the Coconut Citrus Parfait and Coconut Daiquiri, I like Coconut Citrus Parfait way better. And it was like an open concept strong. This one was good in my office and it was enjoyable, and I actually went for 2 days because I did end up liking it. So I think I will club 1 bar for now and we'll see. I was kind of thrown off at first because when it was first warming, I was getting this banana scent and I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I like it. But as it like completely warmed, it was transformed. And out of the 2 coconut scents, I like the other one better. This Coconut Daiquiri, like I said, I think what I might do is just put like 1 in the club. I don't think I'll buy any extra bars. Just put 1 in the club so I kind of have it because I have a feeling there's going to be times where you just really want that. I want to be able to have it. Next up is Buzzworthy. This is sugared almonds, creamy vanilla, and honey drizzle. This one I had as number 3, but then I changed it to Dark Harbor. This one is like too buzzworthy or not too buzzworthy. Really, it is that because I really like it. This thing is a powerhouse. I put 2 cubes in my kids' bathroom. They wanted it in there because they're like, oh, it's really sweet. So we put it in there. In a mini warmer, it was throwing outside into my wax workshop from their bathroom. It was so strong. Now what we got on cold, when I first walked in, I was like, it is really sweet. It is really sweet. So it's kind of borderline cloying to me. But my kids really liked it. And when they walked into the bathroom, they would say, my daughter's take was, and her friend was spending the night and she came in and they both said they felt that this smelled like a chamomile tea with like honey. And you do get that like almond, like it's an authentic almond note to it, but that's what they got out of it. And so when I smelled it on warm, I was like, oh yeah, like I could totally see where you're getting like a really sugary, honeyed chamomile tea scent. I know that's weird, and because of that, originally I said I wanted to club it. Because of that, I'm not going to club it. I think we'll just enjoy the 3 bars that we have, or like the little bit of over a little half a bar, but we'll do 2.5 bars at certain times. Really, the mini melt only needs 1. I don't think it takes much. It's gonna take a while to get through that one, so I don't think I'll club it, and I don't think I'll buy any extra because it just, yeah, I didn't love it. You know, I loved it on cold, and I still love it on cold, but I just didn't love it on warm. It just, to me, it was kind of cloying. Next up is Apple Crush. This one is green apple and apple blossom. This one is really pretty, you guys. I thought it was gonna be stronger, but it wasn't. I put this in the bathroom to test. I wish I would have put it in my open concept to test. This is one I would definitely put in the open concept. It's bright, it's tart, green apple. You get a little bit of that apple blossom. It's like a floral note to it that makes it just a little bit different than the Red Delicious Johnny Appleseed. I really enjoyed it, and therefore I'm putting it in the club. Everyone liked it. It's really fresh. It's like a fresh, clean apple scent. So it kind of is nice to transform from like a lime or lemon type scent into that. You know what I mean? Gives us a little bit of variety. Next up is lime and sugarcane. This one is a definite favorite in my house. This one was really surprising to me. This is lime, sugarcane, and frozen mint. You really get the mint on warm. It is mint forward with a lime undertone to it. Definitely like giving mojito type vibes. This is the other one that with this and the lemon verbena, that I would rather have in the house as an odor eliminator than Squeeze the Day. So this is definitely going in the club. I'm definitely buying backups. I ended up listing this as my second number 2 scent, favorite scent. Lime and sugarcane, so good. Buy a backup bars, putting it in the club. Highly. If you like citrus, that one's a great one. Not everybody likes citrus. This one's Surfer Chick, and this is bubbly, lemon tonic, guava, sweet cherries, and blackberries. This one was good. I put it in the bathroom to warm. This is another one that's gonna be mine. I'll club 1 bar. It's beautiful. This is gonna go either in a bathroom of mine, in my areas. My daughter really likes it too, so if she wants it in her room, she can. I really enjoyed it. It was a medium to medium high throw in the bathroom, so it's doing its job. It's very girly, and I loved it. Next up, this is one of my other favorites. Sea, Sun, and Fun. So saltwater, orange twist, lily petals, and sunny amber. This is such a wonderful scent. I am definitely a salty sea air type of person, so I love that there's a twist on it. The orange citrus adds just something to it. It's beautiful. It's strong. I did this in my office, and like I said, the first half of the day I did it on its own. It's beautiful on its own. And then the second half of the day I added the rest of my coconut citrus parfait to it, and it just elevated it. So great blender. Highly recommend. Definitely go in the club. Extra bars, the whole shebang. Wild What a Melon. This one is watermelon, green apple, and sugared pineapple. I like this one, especially on cold. Originally I put club. It kind of gives me a cucumber melon type fragrance, but on warm you get more of like an authentic watermelon with the rind, and the green apple and sugar. I don't necessarily get like pineapple, but I think what it does is it just adds a sweetness and a tartness to that like authentic watermelon, and with the rind, like it's like not, you know, it's more of a conceptual. On cold you're getting more of like a candied watermelon, but it's coming off as like, oh, what I would cucumber melon from Bath and Body Works. But on warm it was really beautiful. We did this in the kids' bathroom and it threw beautifully. I had one subscriber who commented on my last, the cold sniffs, and said that this smells like a green banana, and so I can't unsmell that now. And I love a green banana. I like it. It's different. It adds something. I was gonna club 3 bars. I just put down buy 3 bars because I think the other 2 bars with having 3 bars in my collection will allow me to enjoy the scent. It's just one that I think that I'm not gonna gravitate towards all the time, but what I will do is, you know, it's a nice change of pace when I am, you know, fragrancing the house. It's a nice change of pace. So definitely gonna just buy 3 bars. My dreaded sea salt mist, beach grass, ocean mist, mandarin, and amber. I did this in the laundry room. 2 cubes was two cubes too much. I cannot stand the scent. I can stand it in the laundry room because it's giving me a laundry day type of fragrance. I don't like it. I don't know what it is. Sea Sun and Fun compared to this, this is that, I don't know if there's a driftwood scent to it. Something's not right with this one though. My nose doesn't like it. It's not one that I like to work with. If I'm gonna use that, I need to blend it with something. And if you guys have any ideas, let me know down below, because I don't know. Farmer's Market. Next up, Farmer's Market. This is carrot, cucumber, and hint of roses. This is beautiful. It's definitely a green scent with, you get the carrots, the cucumbers. It's like this vegetative, vegetable forward with, there's a little bit of sweetness going on, probably from the carrots. It's not like it's sugared. You get a little bit of floral background from the roses. Definitely club worthy. This is going in my club for sure. I think that this isn't one that I would put like in bathrooms and bed. It's like open concept kitchen specifically, but I have an open concept home where everything kind of is just open. So all my living rooms, my entryway, my family room, my living room, my kitchen's like open to each other. So you kind of have to commit to a fragrance when you're blending or when you're melting, when you're burning candles. And so this was beautiful in my open concept. It was a little bit lighter than I wanted it to be. I used 6 cubes and probably need to do 4 and 4. I probably need to use all of them in that area. And so I'm gonna club 2 bars. 3 bars is if I'm gonna put it all over my house. 2 bars is enough for that area. So I'm gonna club 2 bars, and I have 2 bars left with those 2 cubes. So definitely. And last but not least, we have lemon lavender. This one was pretty. This is tangy lemon and sweet lavender flowers. You guys, I get pledge. This is that astringent lemon citrus. It's very pretty. I did 3 cubes in my master bathroom and to fill my master bedroom and the bathroom because my husband likes this fragrance. It's good. I'm gonna buy 3 bars, but I'm not gonna club it. Not my favorite citrus scent. It's definitely, it's a clean, it's what you put to make your house smell clean, I feel like. It just smells like the dust cleaner, like lemon pledge to me. That's straight up, like I don't get lavender in it, it's lemon pledge. So because of that, it's not terrible, but I'm gonna buy 3 bars and not club it. And you guys, that's my warm review. I hope I did okay. There was some really good hits for me, and there was definitely some misses, but I'm really excited for you guys to be able to try it. It comes out July 1st. It'll be available till July 31st. If you want to continue to get any of these fragrances, you got to put it in the Scentsy Club for the Always Get My Bar perk. Let me go over the fragrances real quick that have the pods, the Scentsy pods. That's Happy Go Lucky, Dark Harbor, and Lemon Verbena, Shaka, and Wild Watermelon. Those all have pods that are coming back. Those were all the 5 scents that were picked by the interim CEO of Scentsy. And then the other 20 bars were picked by you guys for voting. Thank you so much for bringing back such a, you know, robust and diverse group of fragrances that I got to try. I'm so grateful. I found some clear favorites, some that I'm excited to have, you know, as one-offs, and then some that I just didn't like, but I'm, you know, can appreciate the fragrance. My number 1 scent was Coconut Citrus Parfait. And it's kind of slotted with Sea Sun and Fun because I loved it on its own, Coconut Citrus Parfait, and I loved blending it with Sea Sun and Fun. Number 2 is Lime and Sugarcane. That's still taking number 2. And then number 3 changed to Dark Harbor. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you are interested in being notified whenever I put a video out and post. And I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.